Hello and welcome to Getting Started with dapperAuteur. We're going to go through how to create a GitHub account, creating your first repo, creating a branch from that repo. Then we're going to make a change from the brand new branch we create. After we make the change, we're going to do a pull request and then merge that pull request into the original branch. So I'm looking forward to going on this journey with you all. So let's go ahead and get started. Gonna go to github.com. github.com, you're gonna get a chance here to then create a username, put in your email address, and then password, and then click this big green sign up for GitHub button. Pretty sure you all are familiar with these first few steps. Here it is. Welcome to GitHub. You now have your account. I'm going to choose the free account. As you continue to grow your skills with GitHub and maybe even join on with a bigger team, you may take advantage of some of these other plans. We're going to stick with the free plan for now. I'm not going to start an organization, but maybe we'll create a video later that'll go in depth about how to utilize the organization feature. So finish the sign up. Next, we're going to have to verify our account. There it is. These are the steps that we're going to go through. Create a repository, create a branch, make and commit changes, open a pull request, merge your pull request, and then we'll be done. Then we'll celebrate. All right. So let's go ahead and verify our account. I'm going to log into my Gmail account. Verified account. Boom. All right. So when you get started, to create your first repo, you can click this green button for your first time, but this plus sign will always be here. So this is the one we're going to use. Click on the plus sign, click on new repository, and then let's give our repository a name. We're going to go with Hello World, everyone's favorite title or greeting when they're starting out coding. I'm going to give this a description. Getting started, my first repo. Giving a description is optional. I'm going to keep mine public, and I'm going to initialize this repository with a README. A README file, what that does, it allows you to share instructions with others, other people who may find this by searching, or people that you may share this with intentionally. Think of a repo or coding as your recipe, and your README file are the instructions about how to prep for the recipe or making this item. You want to slice up your onions maybe a few minutes before you're sauteing the meat, or while you're even seasoning the meat, you may want to get the onions chopped up first. I'm not exactly a cook, but that give you an example of what I'm talking about. So now we're going to click the repository button, get this repository started, and there you go. We have created our first repository. Next step is going to be creating a new branch. So click on this button here. This says branch master. Every repo starts out with a master branch. We're going to create a new branch called new branch, and then click here. It's going to make a new branch for us. It'll automatically put us into the new branch, and what we're going to do is we're going to make changes to our README file. All right, so we're going to double click on that, and then we're going to click on the pencil over here on the right where it says edit this file. All right, changes I'm going to make. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm a self-taught developer. I currently teach financial literacy to children. I also teach computer science too, and computer science. Alright, so that's a little bit about myself. You may find me online at Awful Brown or dapperAuteur. There we go. So next thing we want to do is save this, add some notes about this. My first up changes, add a little about myself. I like to keep my changes, my notes in present tense so that people know exactly what happened then. Then I'm going to click this commit changes button. Alright, so now we have our changes made. Next step is to do a pull request. Alright, clicked on the pull request tab. Then I clicked on the green button that said new pull request. Alright, compare changes. My first branch is going to say master. My next branch is going to say new branch. And this will show the changes. This in green is what is added. And if we had made any subtractions, they would show in red. So what I'm going to do now is click on this create new pull request button. It already has the title, my first changes. Add a little about myself, and again the preview of the changes. I'm going to click the create pull request. So we've created our first pull request. Our next step and our final step is to merge that pull request into our master branch. So let's go ahead and do that. See here, this big green button says merge pull request. Going to go ahead and click on that. Got the title there, my first changes. Go ahead and click the confirm merge button. If you want, you can leave a comment. My first merge. Go make sure you spell that correctly. Go ahead and comment and then merge the pull request. And there it is, it's done. Now what you want, if you're so inclined, you can go ahead and delete that branch because it's no longer necessary because you've already added those changes to the master branch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we're done. We can now celebrate that we've created our first repo. Let's go through the steps and show what we've done. This is our Hello World tutorial. It's about 10 minutes just reading it. That's about how long it took us to go through it. We created our first repo. Then we created a branch. Then we made and commit changes to that branch. Opened a pull request. Merged the pull request. And now it's time to pop the champagne. Alright, thank you all for joining me on this journey. I am definitely humbled by the opportunity to lead you all through getting started with dapperAuteur and looking forward to doing many more of these with you. Again, you can follow me at on dapperAuteur on github.com or at Awful Brown on Twitter and many other places online. Remember, don't be good, be great, be grateful.